What's up, rollers, and welcome to another episode of All Things. I'm your host, Nicholas Ramsey, and I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode of Campus Tours. I hope you all enjoyed Tuesday's episode, and if you are new to this channel, welcome in, roller. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment. Oh, I love this video. Come on, skin, anything, y'all. It truly helps the channel grow. Share. Somebody may, need this for themselves, or they may know somebody. Get the word around. All that good stuff. And yeah, so All Things pretty much is just a recap of the tour that I did for that week, and we're talking about the logistics behind things. So like I show y'all the campus and I tell you all about tuition, different stuff about the school, all that good stuff. So without any further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and let's get rolling. All right, so first we are going to talk about the huge thing that is the topic of pretty much every college application if you're not on a scholarship. That is tuition. So for the first year undergraduate student, according to Duke University, and this came from their site, you are expecting to pay $88,938 for the first year as an undergraduate student. Yes, that is a lot of money, but we're going to get into some scholarships. So don't fret, don't click out yet. There's opportunities for scholarships. So of that whole total bill expenses, tuition is $66,326. Then we have the estimated fees, and then we have housing, and we have food. Now, of course, if you are a North Carolina resident, the housing is not going to apply to you because either you're going to stay with your family, or it could apply to you if you decide to live on campus. So it's just about what your living situation is. Now, coming from out of state, tuition is usually different for out of state, students. Then they have another chart with an estimate of other expenses. So as you can see, expenses are definitely going to fluctuate. It all depends on your personal situation, but they estimate the cost of attendance at $93,000 to $94,000. Woof! Now, if you are a returning undergraduate student, it's not that big of a difference. It's still a total billed expense of $88,000. So, yeah. All right, y'all. So, now that we have talked about the tuition, if you're still with us, we're going to go ahead and talk about scholarships. Scholarships, I love. They have personally helped me through my college journey. Yes, tuition sounds like a lot of money, but we have to remember this is Duke University. This is the number 7 top college in the nation, according to the 2024 edition of Best Colleges and National Universities from the U.S. News and World Report. So, we're talking about the big dogs over here, okay? But we're going to segue into some scholarships because there is an opportunity for you to get a full ride to Duke University. How amazing would that be? These are scholarships that the university has to offer. If you want to go ahead and hit the arrow button, it will tell you all about the scholarship, what the requirements are, and everything that you need to know in order to possibly, be a recipient of the scholarship. Duke also says that there is not a separate application process for merit scholarships for incoming first-year students, except for this particular scholarship program. So your application to Duke University is the basis on which eligibility for merit scholarships is determined. So basically, that makes it even easier. What you put out for your application is also going to put you into the running for merit scholarships. And that's what I found for Duke University-based scholarships. Now, there are pretty much endless opportunities for outside scholarships. One that I always go for is Scholly, SCHOLLY. Amazing scholarship website. Go ahead, check them out. And y'all, it's gonna take work. But it's gonna be worth it. Imagine not having to pay a dime for college, or imagine getting your tuition reduced because you took the time to apply for scholarships. So you're not too concerned about the finances once you get there. You're just able to enjoy your college experience, and you're able to, focus on your work, because the last thing you want to be worried about in college is paying for college. Okay? life is already expensive. And also CBCF, the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation, they helped me a lot when I was in college for about 2 or 3 years, so I definitely recommend them as well. And then we have another one, scholarships.com. They provide great scholarships. Those are really endless on there. You can type in, they have so many. If you're left-handed, if you're right-handed, if you're black, you're white, you're Asian, so many different criteria, so many different options out there. Go ahead, put in the work, and start applying for those scholarships so you don't have to worry about paying dang near $100,000 a year for college. Because if that's 4 years, that's almost $500,000 with expenses and stuff. So, yeah, get to applying. This is a chart with the process and the steps of applying to Duke University. So they have the Common App. The Common App is great. That's how I applied and how I got into college. So I definitely recommend you checking out the Common App, because I did like maybe two essays and applied to many different schools with those 2 essays. So I absolutely love Common App, and I'm always going to advocate for Common App. And then after that, you can see the dates, the deadlines, the checklist, all of that information is right there for applying for Duke University. So just go through, read it if this is a school of your interest, and it will tell you step by step what you need to do. And always reach out to me also if you have any questions. So Duke also offers application fee waivers for students in certain circumstances. So definitely reach out and see. Also, reach out to your guidance counselor, because they are able to help guide you, because mine was able to do that. They're able to help guide me to getting these fee waivers, so I didn't have to pay to apply for schools. And it was very helpful. I use Common App. Duke also uses the Common App, and they also accept the Common App fee waiver. So definitely check them out. Testing, SAT, ACT, is it mandatory? No. Duke University is test optional for both first year and transfer applications of the 2024-2025 admission cycle. So you don't have to worry about sending in those scores. If you want to and you scored great, definitely send those in. Why not? But it is not a mandatory requirement in order to be accepted into Duke University. And I've noticed a lot of universities are now test optional. At least the ones that I've been looking at, a lot of them are test optional. And for all this information, you can go to admissions.duke.edu/apply. And now we're going to move into sports. So if you are a sports person, maybe you want to try to get a scholarship. Who knows? Anything to go to school for free. So they have many different teams. They have basketball, men and women's basketball. They have baseball, cross country, fencing, field hockey, football, golf, lacrosse, all of this stuff. They have the sports, y'all. So definitely look into the school. If you are a sophomore, junior, look at what are their requirements. What are their athletes performing at now? What was their entry profile? What speeds were they running in the 100, the 200, the 4x1? How much were they scoring? What was their advantage? Stuff like that. Really get those, those tables turning. I think that's what you call it. Tables turning, get that engine roaring. See what they require. And the sky really is the limit, y'all. You can do it. If somebody else can do it, you can do it. It's all about my God, it's all about mindset. Yeah. All right, so Nightlife, y'all. I looked up some stuff. Didn't really see a big Nightlife. I don't know if Duke is really, don't give me the line now, I don't know if Duke is really a big party school. I doubt that it is. Of course, they have school spirit. They have a great basketball team. They have, school spirit. So I'm sure they have, events. They have nightlife, but it's not a party school. People come here to learn education, top 7 school brains. They pay $100,000 a year. I wish I would pay $100,000 a year for my child to go to school. For you to party alone? Oh, you gotta come back home. You gotta come back home, baby. Anyways, y'all, I think that's it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think I covered everything that I needed to cover. I'm not really going to talk too much more. See, it's time for me to go. Well, y'all, thank you so much for checking out yet another episode of All Things. Until the next video, please, y'all, make sure that you stay safe, Stay happy, stay blessed, tell someone that you love them, and I will see you all later.